Now to the most important part of every show, today's guest. A while back, I was at the Movers and Shakers and listening to the speaker, and I honestly was amazed at all that is offered here in Towns County and, truthfully, the surrounding counties. But I know we live in a special place, but it's amazing some of the amenities that are offered here. Today's guest is the director of the Towns County Recreation Department, Stuart Nichols. Welcome, Stuart.
Thank you, Rick, for having me.
I was just taken away by how much is offered. We may be a small town, but we are a mighty town when it comes to our recreation. How long have you been in the position?
So 4 years.
What was, when you came on, what was kind of your mission or goal besides, oh Lord, what am I doing here? That's always the first one. I don't want to make a fool of myself. But.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's certainly a big one. Honestly, just first few months, first year, honestly, just kind of getting a feel for where we're at, what's
Sure.
going on, what's working, not working, that kind of stuff. And from there, and kind of my daily thing is I'm just trying to look for new ways, creative ways to engage the community as a whole. I know a lot of times people just look at rec departments as primarily children focused.
Right.
And certainly that is our number one by far. But it's not just with the children, but we've got, the population in our area is older. And
Speak for yourself, Stu.
Well, but we're just looking for new and creative ways to engage families, children, as well as the elderly.
Let's address your primary focus, it sounds like, is children. The one thing that I like that y'all just started is is it water pad? What do y'all call it?
Splash pad.
Splash pad.
Yes.
That's cool. Tell the folks about it.
Yeah, so the splash pad was part of a grant opportunity that we had through LWCF, Land Water Conservation Fund. And by the way, I'd just like to speak to grants. This is the first one I did. A lot of people say, oh, you got to get grants. That's free money. Technically, I guess it is, but there's a lot of work that goes into getting grants. A lot of work. But we had a good team helping us with that. But anyway, so it's just the splash pad. When we were first talking about it, and honestly, this kind of first came to my mind. I had a mother approach me last year. Well, no, it'd be 2 years ago down at the beach, and basically was just saying that she had two children. One was younger, one was a little bit older. The older one, of course, loved to get out and play in the lake.
Right.
But the little one couldn't swim. The lake, as you know, you can't really see the bottom, and was scared.
Intimidating.
It's intimidating. And was basically asking, was there something that we could do for them? And that kind of got my brain going. Actually had a meeting down in Dawson County, and they had a splash pad that I saw there, and so I got to inquiring and talking about that. And so that's kind of where it was born. And it just kind of makes sense to put it at the beach because it's already where water is at.
Right.
And so we had a good area to put it. And, of course, again, so many hoops to jump through with the TVA. Anytime you're dealing with the federal government, with the grant and the TVA, there's lots of strings and hoops and those kind of things. But they worked with us, and we were able to get it in, and it's been a huge success.
Now, for folks that are visiting or folks that live here with kids, you've got the beach area, which is nice. You have the splash pad. And that's water that sprays up, sprays down. Little kids can run in and play.
Absolutely, yeah. And also in that same area, we have the playground.
Right.
As well. And then out on the peninsula, there's several benches that are out there, and people can take and picnic in the shade and still get to enjoy the lake and all that. So it's a great area.
You have a concession stand there, so if a parent wants to go, they can pick up lunch. If they don't bring a picnic lunch, you have a
Yeah,
concession
we
stand
do.
there. I hear hot dogs are a hot commodity right now.
Yes, we sell a lot of hot dogs down there. And actually, this past weekend for 4th of July, we did barbecue, which was a big hit. So we're actually looking to maybe, I don't think we'll do it every day, but maybe on weekends we'll have barbecue as well. So
Your beautiful bride, Heather, told me y'all were running out of hot dogs down there.
it's crazy. Well, so the room is small,
Right.
and so we don't have a lot of storage area, and so I can only keep so much stuff on site.
Right.
And so some of our workers that are down there working, they'll text me sometimes almost as soon as I leave. Well, we just sold out of this or sold out, you know. So it keeps me busy. But yeah, so this year we actually just took over the concession stand. For the past several years, basically some subcontractors were running the concession stand, and it worked fine. But this year we had the lady that was doing it basically at the end of the season last year, and her child was helping her do it. Anyhow, he graduated high school. He's fixing to go off to college, and she says, I don't really want to do that anymore, and I understood that. So we thought about seeing if we could get somebody else, and the commissioner and I talked about it, and we decided we'd take it over ourselves.
Now, down that direction also is the pickleball courts.
Yeah, so that whole area is considered one park.
Right.
And so, yeah, so we got the playground splash pad and the beach kind of on one side, and then on the other side we have our pickleball courts.
And y'all, it looks like you're building restrooms and a pavilion down there.
We are. We got those started, kind of a longer process than I would like. But anyway, yeah, so we're hoping to get the pavilions done soon.
So y'all are over the pickleball courts.
Yes, sir.
If I had a choice, I would probably rather be over to the splash pad than the pickleball courts because I hear things about some of the aggressive pickleball players in Downs County. You don't need to say anything.
I started to say, I'm not going to say anything about that. But I tell you, so honestly, those two areas, really at all times, but particularly in the summertime, for the beach, of course, but the pickleball courts are very used.
Oh, yes.
I mean, very used. And we're happy for that. That's what we want. If we offer something, we want people to use it.
Absolutely. Folks, when we come back, we'll try and get through all the many things that the Towns County Rec Center offers for both adults and kids. This is Rick Andrews with Mountain Real Estate. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you for listening. Welcome back, folks. Today we have the Towns County Director of the Rec Department, Stuart Nichols. Stuart, quickly, because this show goes fast. The kids. We've covered pickleball for the adults. We've covered the beach, the splash pad. But I know y'all have started, because I talked to a parent yesterday, and she was so happy because her kid's been having to go to Clay County to play tackle football, and she is so excited. Tell us about your different sports programs.
Yeah, well, so you brought up tackle. We'll start there. Literally, when I first took this job, and I think I may have mentioned it at the Movers and Shakers, but like as soon as I told the commissioner that I would take the job, I tell people I didn't even get to tell my mom yet. I get a phone call. I don't even know how they found out, but I get a phone call, and they didn't say congratulations or hello even. It was just like, when you bringing tackle football back.
It's the South, brother.
It is, and it's been gone for a while, and we won't get into all the reasons why. But anyhow, it was non-existent for a good period of time. And so, obviously, I love football. It's like my passion, and so we've been working since that time to try to get it back. And so last year we were able to do tackle football for 5th and 6th graders and bring it back. And it's in-house right now, meaning that we basically divide them up and play each other. It's not ideal. We're working toward eventually being able to join a league, but a lot of people just want you to snap your fingers, and it doesn't work like that. It takes some time. But then along football lines, which is what we're going into right now, we also have flag football for 3rd and 4th grade boys, and then kindergarten through 2nd grade is co-ed flag football as well. Last year we also started, which is brand new, a girls flag program. So girls flag football is actually the fastest growing youth sport right now in the nation. And so last year we did an elementary team, and this year we're doing an elementary and a middle school team.
Is it true that Packy reached out to y'all and identified as a young girl and tried to play?
He tried. If he had more hair, I may have fell for it.
Oh, that's a good burn.
No, I say it because I fit that scenario as well.
I think we all do in this room today, unfortunately.
But anyway, so the flag and tackle girls flag and tackle last year were two brand new things that we had. Last year we also introduced a golf clinic.
Oh, nice.
Was well attended, and we're actually getting ready to open it back up as well this year. So we're trying to work with some other counties, and we're looking to actually start a golf team.
Very nice.
Yeah, so those are just some of the new things we've got going for the kids.
You have baseball, softball?
We have baseball, softball in the spring, and then, of course, basketball in the wintertime.
I've been to some of the basketball games.
Yeah.
I enjoy basketball. That's an exciting sport to watch. I sucked at it. I'll just be transparent. I was more of a football guy.
Yeah.
Basketball's been big here. I've seen a lot of games.
Yeah, basketball is huge. Of course, three years ago now, I guess, the high school team went in the state tournament.
Sure.
Which, I mean, is big before that, but that certainly helped pique interest in basketball. And speaking of basketball, another thing that we introduced last year was adult basketball. And so we actually have that going on right now. Matter of fact, pretty much so every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights we have adult games. Come out and watch. And I'm quite serious when I tell you this. This is like elite type basketball.
Right.
Most of these guys played not only in high school but colleges. Some of them are like semi-pro type stuff. I mean, it's truly a high level of basketball.
Do not expect me to be anywhere near that.
Well, so we've got two divisions.
Right,
So,
I remember you talking about that.
yeah, so the competitive division is, like I say, these guys are truly elite, and it's high level basketball, and it's truly fun to watch. But then we also have a rec division. So if you just want to come and run and shoot some baskets and play with your friends and put on a jersey again, you're welcome to do that. And so, but it's going big. So last year we had 8 teams. This year we have 11 or 12 teams.
Okay, wow.
So it's grown substantially as well.
And you have, besides the courts, you have a track.
We do, yeah. So at the rec center, we have a walking track. It's a 1/10 of a mile track, and so people will come up and walk. 10 laps is a mile, and
It's around looking down on the basketball.
yeah,
That's kind of a cool track.
Yeah, so you can walk and watch the basketball games, and then also at the center we have our weight room.
Right, very nice weight room.
It's very nice. It's very well used as well.
Good.
So
Do you have tennis over there?
we do, yeah.
At the rec center off to the side?
Yes, sir. We have 3 tennis courts.
Are those used a whole lot? Honestly, I didn't know you had them until you spoke.
Yeah, so they are used. I wish they were used
Okay.
more.
Okay.
We have a group, a very consistent group that comes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings and
Okay.
plays. And then sporadically throughout the day, you'll have people out there playing. But right now it's so hot. They'll play in the morning. Then you have some folks in the evenings that'll come and play. But
It sounds like you've got most of the major sports covered for the kids, and you're introducing some for the adults. You also have, I think you have dance or
yes, so we also offer classes. We have some people that come in and we do yoga and Zumba and aerobics. We even have a class that's called seated aerobics, which basically just sit down in the chair and do some different movements for people that are worried about tripping or falling or something like that.
Packy could probably, I think he could
Packy,
fit.
what did you do?
Packy could fit in as
he's
the
after you
chair.
today. But I mean, but literally something for
Right.
all ages and physical conditions.
And y'all also, I know I've gone to various events. It's nice what y'all do out at the park there. I saw I forget what they called it. It was the firemen versus the police officers in kickball.
Oh, the summer heat, yeah.
Right, the summer heat there. And I've been the TVA held an event there when they were talking about the dam. I know the Rotary Club hosts their casino night there. So y'all are always active.
Always active. Maiden, Georgia just was last weekend. Got the gun show coming up next weekend. So, I mean, we've got any number of things. So, yeah, we're a conference center as well. Keeps us busy.
In such a small rural area, I was surprised. I mean, y'all really covered the gambit. But the one sport you mentioned that you said that you probably weren't going to bring, and I didn't even know it existed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Underwater hockey.
Underwater, it's an actual sport. I don't see it coming to Towns County anytime soon.
I take it you do get a lot of requests for this or that?
We do. We get various requests. And again, we just, because of budget concerns and personnel and all that kind of stuff, we'd really have to weigh, what's going to be most beneficial. We don't really want to offer something. It takes a lot of time, effort, energy to put something in that two people will participate in. You know what I'm saying? Well, you want to do something that you're going to get more people.
I thought you made a great point when you spoke as far as you compared girls volleyball to girls softball and said, if we do this, that I thought was an excellent point.
Yeah, well, with the size of our, so like this past year, we had 10 girls play 10U softball. So
Right.
we had 10 girls, which is we'd like a couple more for the softball,
Sure.
but it worked. But if we offered volleyball, which actually coincides at the same time, well, let's say that half of those girls wanted to play volleyball. Well, now I don't have a volleyball team and I don't have a softball team.
Right.
It's a numbers thing. So if we had more people, we could certainly, and would love to offer more things, but it's just, when you don't have that many kids, you just don't have that many kids,
Sure.
to be able to do those.
Sure. We're down to 1 minute. For someone who's listed, for citizens of Towns County, it's free to use the gym, the track. How much is it if someone's in the area and wants to use the gym, the facilities?
So the track and the actual gym itself is free to everyone.
Oh, nice.
There is a $2 per day charge for the weight room. But if you compare it to some of the other gyms and stuff, that's dirt cheap.
Oh, that is. I thought it was. I thought I'd heard $5. It's only
No, it's
$2
$2.
to
Yes,
use.
sir.
That's a nice gym.
It is, yeah.
I'm impressed. You plan on doing this a lot longer, I hope.
That's the plan.
You clearly have a heart for our community. That's what really came through when you spoke. I remember thinking, that guy cares. He is really giving his all, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, born here, lived here, it matters to me.
Folks, today's guest has been Stuart Nichols, Director of Towns County Recreation Department. If you haven't been to the rec center, I encourage you to. It's a great, great community and amenity. Thanks for listening.